Hey, what's up you guys? It's FutureMeek here coming back at you with another video. Today we are back in Minecraft and we are building. Oops, I didn't mean to fly. Oh. Who's that? Why are they? What are you doing here? Hello? They're just standing there. Okay, well see that's not fair. I can build. I know how to build. But, okay, see, this is so untrue of you. You're spreading lies on the internet. How could you, Xenia Ray, spread lies on the internet? If you think you're so good at building, then you go build. Okay, but that it was one build. You did that so fast. How now that X has shown me up with her build, I think it's only right that we get to building our own. X went like this double-decker kind of storyline, like there's a shop here and then a shop there, and I really like that style where it's kind of like two shops in one. For the first one, I think I want to do two kind of buildings kind of connected, or at least like kind of, you know. I have some inspo pics pulled up, so I'm gonna find some block palettes that I want to use, and this is gonna be, I think, the hardest part for me. I feel like that's a solid block palette. Hers is very brick though, but I don't have to do brick, right? Like I can do this however I want. You can really tell I'm not a builder. X was right. I don't know what I want. Actually, that's the thing, is I don't know what I want. I keep looking at my reference photos, like my reference photos are going to help me. They're not. I feel like I'm overthinking. Okay, let's give it like a little platform to live on. Let's do like an smooth andesite, maybe. You know? I don't know. Maybe never mind. We're scratching the platform. It's gonna sit on the ground. It's gonna sit on the ground just like X's did, and what did X build in here? He wouldn't let me in. What? Hello? Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I don't want to know. So like how? Okay, so there's gonna be two connected buildings. So like, let's plot this out. Like that's the slightly bigger store, but it has like the weird angle, so like no one wanted it. Like that's the vibe, right? But this is gonna be like this, you know? And then you kind of have to have like, it's a little walk up, you know? It'll be a three-wide walk up to like a singular door. But like that looks good. We'll texture like, you know, with some bushes, and it'll be there, you know? It'll get there. And while I don't really plan on doing the interiors, maybe like this one's a little cracked because that's like where people walk in, and like maybe there's like a couple of racks right there. Like, you know, like some of the floor's not like in the best condition because it is stone, but like it's still like pretty good. It's still pretty well maintained, and like the foundation needs a little repair, you know? Like it's, you know, it'll be good. And maybe there's like a stress from being added to like the second building being added to it, like right there, you know? I think maybe this is where we go up height-wise. So I do like kind of like the idea of not like the second story store, but like maybe a second story or third story apartment. Yeah. See, it's all coming together. Sometimes you just gotta start, because it gets overwhelming if you just stare at a blank slate. Ignore the fact that the world ends right there. We don't talk about the world ending. It's not 2012 anymore, Grandpa. I think I need more than 3 colors. Is that how this works? You need 3 more colors? Because I feel like when I see a block palette, it's like 5 blocks. And I feel like I need at least 1 more, because technically we have, you know, what if we do cobble, you know? I feel like cobble, and I don't know how I feel. Ugh. Is this where we bring in the tough? Is this? I kind of actually really like that, but that's not where the tough goes. So if you're gonna be the contender for the calcite, you know, you gotta go there. We'll figure it out. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. We'll figure it out. Okay, so if the stone brick's that, then we need the deep slate bricks for this. Like, that looks kind of shop-ish, like. It's very flat right now. That's because we haven't figured out how to do the roof. But, like, we'll do the roof when it comes to it, you know? It's not come to it yet. Like, I feel like using the acacia wood in here doesn't quite make sense. In the build, that's a little orange. But what if we use... Okay, why didn't I just grab the full block? You know, it transitions into this. You know? They, like, added on a chapter. But, like, they only replace, like, the dying blocks. You know? I liked how I said I wasn't doing the interior. Why am I giving the interior a storyline now? Could I go the inverse of each other? Like, this build has, like... This is small builds, by the way. Like, small builds. We're thinking. You know? Like, this build has... It's very narrow, okay? That's why we don't do interiors. I'm not good with them. But then, like, this one has this. Like, how does that look? Just, like, you reverse the colors. That's kind of really funny, actually. I don't want to commit to it. Oh, I want to start over. You know what? I've decided I don't like this idea, actually. Okay, now all evidence is soon to be erased. Soon, this grass will be clear and we won't have any idea. Now, what are details that I liked about X's design, right? Like, I like the use of the brick, right? I think the brick is a good touch. I think it gives that classic kind of storefront vibe. I like that it's textured. The stone? Stone and brick go very well together. I like, what is this? Dark oak. I like the dark oak. It looks very much in good contrast. What I don't like? What's going on in the basement? I'm a little scared to enter. But that's fine. It's store title. Everyone loves store title, so it must be safe. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of Neapolitan. We're gonna ignore that fact. Okay, what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna start with our brick. Okay, so let's just start building a box, you know? Tell me why that actually kind of looks good. That's This became the most expensive build ever. You know how time-consuming this build is? That's so funny. Okay, hold on. Do we have brick variants? Yes, we do. We have brick stairs, polished granite, actually. Let's do... I do want to do the brick, but I do think having like a bottom layer of granite might add some like nice foundation texture to it. That's not bad, actually. And then that that's where, because that's what, 3 high? 4 high? Because then it can kind of, yeah, 4 high is like a good, like, what if we did like another brick wall here, right? Prepping for a window. Okay, what's our floor gonna be like? Top. Maybe we should just go with like a spruce floor. Because I know that's dark oak, but I feel like if we're going with the strip variety, spruce would look the best for like this flooring. Does that look weird with the inside? Oh, ooh, there's a hack for this that I know. When you want it to be 4 high, but like you don't like it's gonna touch a window, you can use slabs. I used to only solely build out of slabs. It drove my friends crazy. I had this this build, and I built it completely out of slabs because I thought it looked nicer. And my friends got so mad at me because they couldn't water bucket clutch all the way over because my base was like multiple different levels, and they couldn't water bucket clutch my base. I like that. And then we could just build up with the brick for now. Maybe, does it look weird to go inside? I feel like it does. It's definitely a lot of brick right now. Like, X's is textured a bit, so it's a lot less brick to look at. So we'll have to go in and do some texturing, I think. Okay, this is now flat. There's a lot of good thing going on here. So the reason I wanted concrete instead of this, which now do I want a brown concrete? I'm gonna go with a red concrete. What if like a dark blue? I know it's kind of out of left field. No, maybe the brown does look the best. Ooh, a brown terracotta. That has some texture to it. And then instead of the white, we can do... Well, the white terracotta, it's not as white. Ooh, but I kind of really like how that looks. It's not as flat. I kind of like how the variation between the windows looks. They also kind of look like eyes on a nose. I feel like the roof is the bane of every builder's existence. Trying to figure out what you want to do for it is so hard. You gotta remember that it's directional. How does it look from the front? I like the texture on it. It's not exactly functional. The staircase, you can really only come up one way. But you can come up. The ceilings are so high. Really nice studio apartment. You know, maybe there's like split living, you know? Look, no one said the interior has to be good. They get this large vaulted ceiling. What more could you want? You come right in and you go right up. You know, it's kind of like a weird split landing situation, you know? Not my problem. I don't have to furnish it. Let's just get a light. Let's do the birch fence, actually. And then we'll just do lanterns. Look at that. You get like a fancy chandelier. You just have like no lighting. See, the front looks really good. Everyone focus on the front. Let's do like the cherry, the bushes. Nope, the bush. You know, the berries. I feel like they should be labeled under bush. How does the front look? Ooh, and it adds like a nice little side dimension to the front. It does kind of just like look all over the place. But that's the beauty of overgrowth. It overgrows. Oopsie. I don't know what to do about this side. Does it need something? One giant photo. It's just like someone graffitied it. Can they have one plain side? I mean, I guess I could like add a chimney. That's all I can like think to do, you know? I don't know. The world may never know what happened to that side. I like it. Besides the side that we can't figure out. I like the little overgrowth. I like everything about it. I don't like that I don't know how to finish the interior, therefore I'm choosing not to. Maybe one day we'll return to the interior of this build. But for now, we're not gonna... Actually, what if we did like... There's a little park on the side. I don't know why I just typed in park. Let's do, like an oak tree and like a birch tree, right? So I'm gonna need some bone meal. Outdoor space! Okay, I was gonna build another one, but this one took me long enough as it is. I like how it's that though, it's cute! I like the outdoor space. I like the fact that they grow berry bushes. Berries. The interior we won't talk about, but it's cute. It's cute. Thank you all so much for... Why did I do my intro hands? thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what I could have done better, parts you liked, things that I can improve out, and what to build next, because I want to get better at building. It is a huge goal of mine. Thank you so much. Goodbye. See you next week.